Don't know if things are just not as tight down there anymore after pushing out a 10-pound baby. Hey everybody, it's Megan and welcome back to my 24-week pregnancy update. So that's right, I am 6 months pregnant. If you are brand new, welcome. My name is Megan. I am 24 weeks pregnant with baby number 3, our little rainbow baby. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can join the Days of Me family, because there are lots of fun baby things coming, because he is just getting bigger and he will be here at least by September 4th, if not earlier. And then you get to see his squishy little self. So let's get on to the update, because there have been some things happening. So first off, according to my app, he is between 11 and 12 inches, and he is between a pound and a pound and a half. Now he was 12 ounces back in week 20, so about a month ago. So I think he's chunking up pretty decently now. He will start packing on the pounds, and if he's anything like Nolan, he will come out 10 pounds. So yes, he just kicked. He just woke up. He knew that we were talking about him. I have put on roughly probably like 13 pounds, I think. I don't know. Like I said, I don't go by what the doctor says, because like I went to the doctor yesterday, the day before, end of the day, wearing like my regular clothes and stuff. And I was like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that number there. But yes, the pounds, they're going to come on, and eventually they'll come off after. It's no big deal. Now, the app also says that he is starting to grow hair. If he's anything like Liam, he'll have hair on his ears. Liam came pretty early, so he still had like little hairs on his ears. It was really cute. My kids don't really come out with too much hair on their head like other kids. They come out pretty bald, but it does say that it'll be the color that it's going to be once they come out. Nolan came out with like blonde hair, like straight up, had a little bit of a red tint, but it was like blonde. So it'll be interesting to see, because no one else is blonde in our little family. We have like my brother, and then on my husband's side there's some, but there is ginger. So I think that's where the blonde came from. But it'll be interesting to see what this little guy looks like. It also says that right now his lungs are producing surfactant, and that is something that helps your lungs from collapsing, sticking together when you're starting to breathe. So baby's lungs are starting to prepare for actual breath. He is taking breaths now, and it's just his amniotic fluid in and out. Yeah, if you really think about it, it's really gross, but we all did it and we all survived. Another new thing that he is doing is that he is reacting to sound. So he is able to tell when I start talking. He reacts more to like if Liam's talking to my belly. So he's starting to pick up on our voices. Obviously he doesn't know like what we're saying or anything, but then if there'll be like a loud noise, I can see him like startle. And you can just see him. You can totally just see him in there. So I will like lay down, and you can just watch my belly start to move. Of course, every time that I try to record him, he kind of slows down or he stops. I have gotten a few movements, but I'm going to wait and post when he's like really going, and I can show you guys what he looks like in there. It is so cool to see. It sometimes like kind of takes my breath away. I'm like, whoa, like what are you doing? So I do still feel like he's breech. I don't find out probably for sure until I'm like 36 weeks, I think. Unless I can try to talk them into finding out before that, just so that I can know if I need to start trying to turn him. There are some tricks that I can do, some little like exercises to try to help him move him. So I'm going to look more into that. It's called Spinning Babies. I know there's a few people that I follow, like Elle Lindquist and Tara Henderson. They both are trying to flip their baby. One successfully did. I don't know if Tara did. But I'm going to try that and see if it works. He does have a lot of room in there still, but I know that my kids get big fast. So I'm really hoping that his head gets heavy and he kind of just does like one of those things and just goes straight down, because I really don't want a C-section if I don't have to. Mostly just because of the recovery. I don't want to have to deal with that. But if you guys can see that the light is changing, I'm really sorry. It's like all cloudy and crazy right now. So I have lights up to try to help, but we just got to go with what Mother Nature is handing us, and it's not fun right now. So I am doing okay. I'm starting to feel really pregnant. We are kind of going through, I don't know if I mentioned, like we've got like scratchy throats and stuff. So that's no fun, but getting through it. And then I am feeling the things growing. So these are growing, definitely feeling that. And I just feel that my stomach is growing. I am also, like I mentioned in my TMI pregnancy update, my last one where I actually talk about the pregnancy, I have glands that swell down there. And then now my new thing, I guess, like welcome to pregnancy, is varicose veins down there. It is pretty much only on one side, and I heard that that's very common in pregnancy. One of you viewers gave, like, kind of put that idea into my head, and I was like, you know what? You're totally right. Like, that is exactly what it is. Mine's not a horrible case or anything, but it's there. So I explained everything to my doctor on Tuesday. She's like, do you want me to look? And I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I had the boys with me and stuff. So I was like, no, it's okay. Like this, I just explained it to her, and she's like, yeah, that's what it sounds like. So yeah, kind of have to deal with that. And it gets like better if I'm off my feet for a while. If I'm like up moving around a lot, it does, like, I can just feel pressure. Like, it just feels like a throbbing type pressure. And it's a varicose vein. So it's the same type of things that you get in your legs. I guess it's genetic, supposedly, and it'll go away like 6 weeks after I have the baby. Another thing that I'm feeling, which is kind of new, kind of started today, is I'll sit for a while, like I'll watch the kids play outside, and then I go to stand up, and I, like, say, walk into the kitchen or something, and then all of a sudden it feels like blood is just going back throughout my body, and it's just tons of pressure down there, like all of a sudden where you're just like, whoa, kind of like a filling up type feeling. It is so strange. I do not remember that at all with either other of my pregnancies. So I don't know if it's just third baby. I don't know if things are just not as tight down there anymore after pushing out a 10-pound baby. But yeah, I can just feel lots of pressure. Due to what's going on down there, by the end of the day, I'm waddling. Like, I've been told I'm waddling. I don't feel like I'm waddling. But my mom said over Mother's Day, she was like, you just waddled over here. Like, I walked over to her, and I guess I was just full on waddling. And I think it's just something that feels right. Your muscles are moving, bones are even moving. So I think it just feels better to kind of spread out and waddle. And it's fine. I'm going to be going into summertime pretty soon, and I'm going to get big and swollen and hot, and I'm going to be waddling everywhere. I'm just going to be a penguin. Now for cravings this week, well, the last couple weeks, I've been craving like sugary things, but I don't really have like the strong cravings that I had before. And that's how I am with every pregnancy. Cravings kind of just dwindle to nothing. I'm thirsty all the time. I can tell that my appetite is trying to pick up. I'm not giving in to every feeling, oh, I need to eat. I'm like, I did just eat. So it's like, I try to eat just my meals and have little snacks here and there. I don't want to get too big, especially going into summertime. I am 5'9", 5'10", so it doesn't show as much, but when you see that number on the scale, it's like, wowza. Another somewhat unpleasant new thing, besides the stuff going down there, is sciatic pain. Now, I had this with Nolan, but it was way closer to the end, and I didn't have any of it with Liam. So, yes, I'm getting like a pinch. It literally feels like a pinch, like right back here, above my, like, I guess my tailbone, but like more in, and it just feels like a pinch. And then I'm starting to get like the pains that'll shoot down. It's not as bad as it was with Nolan, but I'm not as big yet, so I know it'll get worse. And some days are like really bad, and then other days, like today, I didn't really feel it. So it's more towards the end of the day. If I'm sitting like up against my bed, it's like I can feel it start to pinch, and so I kind of have to stretch out. I am doing some stretches for it. I'll leave any links down below from where I found some stretches, but it's mostly like you just put like your leg up and your other leg over it, kind of in like, you make this like box type shape and you lift your pelvis. That's seeming to really help. And just lots of stretches. I do need to start getting into yoga. So if I start getting into that, are you guys interested in seeing like what my yoga routine would be being pregnant with this big old belly? It's a little bit different than normal. So leave me down in the comments if you'd be interested in seeing a pregnancy yoga video. She has decided to join us. They sleep all day until I try to come in and film, and then they go crazy. Yes, so at nighttime, the sciatic pain kind of bugs me, and I'm flipping and flopping quite a bit. And Nolan's new thing is to wake up and want me about every 2 hours. He did that not last night, the night before, and oh my gosh, it killed me. Like, I'm still recovering from that. So overall, I am doing really good. I'm really enjoying this pregnancy. I know that I'm really slow with this pregnancy, like getting ready for him, because I have done it before. So someone asked me like, oh, did you get this? Did you get that? And she was a new mom. And I was like, I kind of already have all those things, and I'm kind of just like, get to it when I get to it. So I know that I kind of have to pick up the pace, but he won't be here until the end of August. So I'm kind of like, well, maybe like mid-July, I'll start cracking down on the things that I need to do. There are some things that we need to get for baby boy. So there'll be another fun haul. I do have a few new things that I got that I do want to show you guys. So maybe I will do that one. It'll be kind of like a mommy and baby haul for my next video. But that's pretty much everything about rainbow baby boy. I will give you guys a bump shot. Once again, if you have any questions whatsoever, leave those down in the comments, because pregnancy brain, I probably forgot a bunch of things to mention. But yes, so let's get to the belly shot. Make sure to subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.